Good, glorious morning, everyone. Welcome to Power of Pure Presence. I'm your host, Austin J. Haynes. The fall colors are on display here in the backdrop. The sun is up, autumn breeze through the trees, stray cloud hovering across the pale blue sky. And it's a beautiful backdrop here. I am in Ohio, so a shout out to Dr. Andrea Adams Miller from the Red Carpet Connection in her neck of the woods here. This is Oakwoods Nature Preserve. And it's chilly this morning, but I want to invite you to pause and breathe. Pause and breathe. Find a spot in the sun here this morning and take in this crisp fall air. Today's show is about embracing and letting go. Embracing and letting go, paradox, if you will. It can be hard to let go. Sometimes we don't even know we need to let go. Sometimes our greatest growth comes from letting go. I'm glad you're here today, whether you're live or on the playback. Let your eyes drink up some of these fall colors today. Pause and breathe. Take a moment. Pause and breathe. And I'm going to talk to you about just a moment as you pause. I'm going to share with you some reflections on this. Pause and breathe. Breathe in through your nose. Let the belly expand. Allow your lungs to fill to capacity. Subtle act. Subtle. Pause and breathe. Allow this moment. Embrace this moment. Your mind creates noise. Think about that voice that never stops. Think about that voice. Think about your reactions to that voice. Just pause. The mind creates the noise. The soul is a deep pool of peace. Each conscious breath brings you there. Each conscious breath brings you to that pool of peace. It's empty and fulfilled, almost simultaneously. The space feels empty, but the fulfillment is full. Your soul, or You become chock-a-block with this moment, full, satiated with this moment. Your heart and soul discover repose in this full moment. Pause and breathe. In between your thinking and your doing, there is a space, a respite, perhaps even a momentary oasis. I'll meet you there, where your soul connects to the divine nature of all things, and your heart must sing. Pause and breathe. Allow this moment. Your mind creates the noise that you're consistently reacting to. The way out is pause and breathe, stillness. I'm going to share a Rumi poem with you here in a moment. Let's take the banner down. But continue the practice of pausing and breathing. Your nervous system has been conditioned to respond constantly, always looking for the next thing. If you're just finding out about this, I'm calling this my midlife oasis. And midlife oasis is unlocking paradoxes. And maybe your growth is in the paradox. Unlearning. Slow is fast, less is more. But letting go can be challenging, and I want to share a Rumi poem with you. It's from A Year with Rumi by what's his name? Coleman Barker. The hurt you embrace becomes joy. Call it to your arms where it can change. A silkworm eating leaves makes a cocoon. Each of us weaves a chamber of leaves and sticks. Silkworms begin to truly exist as they disappear inside that room. Without legs, we fly. When I stop speaking, this poem will close and open its silent wings. I'm going to close with this. Everything communicates. Everything communicates. Your trauma, your pain, that subtle discontent, I call it the low-level dis-ease that I suffered with. Life was always elusive, like living it was always elusive. It was in the future. But I wasn't listening. Everything communicates. And when you have pain, trauma, discontent, or something you need to let go of, and you're having a tough time letting go of it, pause and breathe, listen. If I would have listened to my discontent, I would have made decisions years ago. But I didn't listen. Because our nervous systems have been conditioned to get to some future moment. And while that serves us in our progress, if we don't pause and stop, it can burn us out leave us discontent, and it ultimately depletes our soul and our fulfillment and our joy of living. On this day, pause and breathe. Pause and breathe. Let your soul connect. You connect with your soul. The soul is a deep pool of peace. Each conscious breath brings you there. What do you need to let go of? How is it making you feel? What is it communicating? What is the message that you most need to hear? As the poem says, the hurt you embrace becomes joy. If you're in a state of resistance, you're blocking the message. You're manipulating the moment instead of embracing the moment. So this is not a popular message, and it's not an easy one because we want to manipulate to get somewhere else. It can be hard to embrace what's happening. But I would offer that in my experience, when I embraced my pain, my sorrow, my weaknesses, and I went into them and I let them communicate to me, my growth happens and continues to happen to this day. And then joy cometh in the morning. Embrace and let go. Your DNA was wired to feel all of it, even the pain. If you can embrace the pain, joy will follow. Let it communicate to you. You're strong enough to do it. You're strong enough to get stronger. You're strong enough to embrace and let go. Thanks for being here today. I want to invite you to go over to my website, and I'm going to be building out this tour, Midlife Oasis. I'm going to be traveling and bringing experiences to you. I'll be blogging, vlogging, and I really want this to reach folks that are midlife and seeking a change. It's not popular, but it's necessary. It's necessary for us to grow. I want to thank you for being here today. My name's Austin J. Haynes. Go to austinjhaynes.com, AUSTINJHAINES.com. You'll see all my social media handles there. There's the poetry book that's coming out, Seeds of Infinitude. You can get on that list to follow along. And I'll be building out more as we close out 2023 and move into 2024. Pause and breathe today. Make it a part of your life. Your nervous system will thank you, and life will begin to open up, and you will be chock-a-block, full, satiated, overflowing with joy. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.